team. They're pretty athletic at every position. They play almost 10 guys every game, so they like to heat up the pressure and use everything to the best of their abilities, which can cause some turnovers.
What do you have to be aware of, as far as when you're playing a team like that?
You just got to be aggressive. You want to go out there, set the tone the first 4 minutes by taking smart shots, not turning the ball over, and just being ball strong.
They dropped 3 straight, but then since then they've played fairly well. And looking at the video, have you seen anything that they've been doing different, during this stretch?
Not really. I know they've been after they lost to Duke, they kind of hurt them a little bit and lost 2 back-to-back games. But I feel like they found their groove now, which kind of got them on the rhythm.
One more thing about the pressure. Have you guys played anybody this year that similar to their pressure?
For sure, I think North Carolina and Virginia Tech, in similar ways, has the same kind of defensive mindset as Florida State. I think Florida State has a little bit more size in the interior with Kamaji, and also the guy off the bench is pretty big as well.
How does that change your mindset when you're driving, knowing that they've got 2 huge guys?
For sure, you gotta when you go in there, you gotta have a plan. You don't want to go in there and just go off on foot or do anything wild because they're probably gonna block a shot. You want to go in there, maybe pump fake, or go in there and spray out the shooters that we have on our team.
Well, you guys, your 3-point shooting, I'm talking about the team now, has really picked up in the ACC, and especially lately. You got 3 double-digit games. What's gone into that? Why is that happening, do you think?
I think we're taking smart shots. I think we're playing inside out, which allows us to get good open shots for our shooters, such as Ryan, Jordan, CC. And I think we're stepping up and knocking the shots down, which helps a lot.
You weren't doing that earlier, you didn't think?
I think sometimes earlier we're kind of forcing 3-point shots early in the shot clock. I think we're doing a good job of now playing later into the shot clock and getting open looks and taking what the defense gives us.
Ryan was saying the other day that Coach Mack kind of, every time a hole might come up with you guys, he just plugs the hole and you guys kind of keep going until the next hole comes up. Do you think there are any holes right now that you guys have been trying to address this week?
We know Florida State presents a huge challenge on the backboard. They're a pretty long team. We got to make sure we box them out and keep them out of transition in order to be successful down there.
You guys won last year down there and came from pretty far behind. I think you're down like 17 late in the first half. But when you go back to a place after winning there, does that vibe carry over at all?
I don't think it does. I feel like it's a new year, new team for both of us. I think we got to go there and take care of business though, because they're probably going to be looking for a little bit of a revenge game because I think that they've only lost about 2 games in the last 2 years or so down there in Tallahassee. So it's going to be a challenge for us.
Coach Mack and some other people have talked about your toughness and mental and physical toughness. Where did that come from?
I think it just comes from me wanting to be the hardest playing guy on the floor at all times. I feel like once I play hard, I set the tone for my teammates as well, and we pick up a amount of toughness that we need to be successful in this league.
Did you happen to see somebody sent out a tweet this week that said, I would go in the darkest alley in any city if Dwayne Sutton was with me?
I didn't see that. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Playing hard is a little bit different than being tough, though, don't you think?
I think being tough is a little bit different than playing hard. I think when you want to be tough, you don't want to let anybody just, kind of punk you on the court, whether that's them getting a rebound, them taking the ball from you, small stuff like that I'll take pride in.
A lot of guys get defined by, something that they do great, be a 3-point shooter or a rebounder. But you've been defined all year by Coach Mack and others as a guy that kind of does it all. What kind of mentality or how do you prepare yourself to be a guy that will go after the board, can hit the 3 and do other aspects?
I just try to be a jack of all trades. Whatever I got to do for my team to win is what I kind of focus on each game. And I'll take pride in that. And at the end of the day, if we win, then that's all I need to do. I'm fine with that.
Do you spend extra time, working on each aspect, in practice, be it rebounding or?
I try to do a lot of things on the floor. I try to shoot threes, drive, and mix it up a little bit, so that way I can be a little bit more dimensional on the basketball court. But at the end of the day, all I care about is winning.
Are you guys aware that the NCAA will release its preview bracket tomorrow? Do you know about that?
I had no idea about that. Really? It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, now you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you eager to see it? Will you look at it, see where you guys are? What do you think?
I probably won't look at it, honestly. I just know we got to worry about Florida State and keep moving because after Florida State, you got some other big games coming.
Have you ever
After the game? Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. After the game, or after that's over, you're not curious about where they've got you seated now?
Not really, honestly. Me personally, not really. I just know we can control each game and just keep playing, hopefully to win.
Have you ever paid attention to that kind of stuff growing up?
Honestly, I haven't. I know my freshman year at Asheville, we didn't really have a chance to go to a tournament unless we won a tournament, a conference, and we did that. And then I got kind of curious on where we would be. Other than that, not really. No, sir.
Is that like a message that maybe you guys kind of say within each other, like don't worry about where you could end up late in the season because there's still plenty of balls?
For sure. I know we got a lot of games left. And we just want to take it one game at a time to put ourselves in the best possible situation come March.
Why does this team perform so well on the road, especially in conference play?
I think when you go on the road, you gotta bring three things with you. I think you gotta take care of the ball, control the backboard, take smart shots. I think tomorrow, if we do that, we'll have a good chance of being successful.
Dwayne, having made your reputation as a tough guy and doing everything, whatever the team needs, is it difficult to determine when they need scoring from you?
I feel like my teammates have confidence in me to score when I need to. I feel like CC and Ryan and Darius do a good job of getting me open, and I feel like they have the confidence in me knocking down shots.
Did you call bank on that one shot?
Honestly, I didn't. When I shot it, it felt good. It took a little bit long, so I feel like it hit the backboard probably go in.
Were you aware there was still quite a bit of time on the shot clock?
I think I was, yeah. But just big shot, it's happened to go in.
When you came here, transferred back home from Asheville, did you foresee yourself as a guy that's going to go out and get double doubles with regularity?
Honestly, I did. I felt like I was a player who could play with anybody in the country, and I feel like with my coaching staff and my teammates, they've done a good job putting me in a position to be successful.
Is the Florida weather something to look forward to?
For sure, I'm trying to get out of this cold immediately.
I was asking you about your toughness. You like being known as a tough guy? I mean,
I feel like it's a good thing. When you have somebody label you as tough, I feel like that's something you take pride in. And personally, I do.
You took a couple hard falls at Virginia Tech and ended up under a couple of dog piles. Is there ever a moment in your head where you find yourself in those situations and you're like, oh crap?
Not really. I'm just going out there and leaving my body and putting everything out there, leaving on the floor for my team.
Anything else? Great. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dwayne.